Hellos and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Pillars of Eternity, coming directly from the previous video. I've had a few minutes. I still don't understand. I'm guessing meme doesn't mean what I think it normally means. Obviously I'm coming from real life perspective and I'm coming from Crusader Kings 2, which is still Paradox, but not quite Paradox. Obviously it's Obsidian. But yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
It seems that maimed doesn't mean what I think it means. Oh, did these are lighting up when I stand on them. We're in the ruins of Lle A Rhemen.
Aye?
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah.
And those are the two symbols I chose, I remember. Yeah. We were asked about the hilt and the sword point, our ambition and our... Was it ambition and our... Well, it's something to do with our past. I'm trying to think. You know, I should have just... It's been literally about 15 minutes since I've done that part. I do have a terrible memory, though. But I remember I could make the hard choices. There you go. So let's see what this is all about. A cylindrical hollow, scarcely wider than the shaft of a weapon, runs through the centre of this pedestal. You are unable to understand the runes inscribed across this surface. Fair enough. And it seems this head does not want to speak to us. We need to gain a vessel of stone, I believe it was. Oh, there's more symbols, yeah. Wait, well... Is there a symbol here?
How may I help?
Oh no, there is 8 symbols. There's probably one hiding underneath here. But there was 4 in one room. And 4 in the other. So I guess the only way we can go is through the web-encrusted tunnel here. We will widen it using the hammer and chisel. You find a weak point in the rock and hammer at the walls of the passage. The brittle stone crumbles away. Within minutes you've created enough room to slip through the tunnel. As you near a passage, a needle-like voice digs into your skull once more. Infiltrating, pursuing. You shall not have it. You hear a hungry chittering. Now, feed. Skittering creatures with gnashing mandibles pour from the walls. Lovely!
Hey.
Alof, run! You're not in a good position. Congratulations, Alof. I'm not amused.
Poison. Poison. I've been poisoned.
Really?
I've been poisoned.
Pathfinding in this game is not its strong point.
Dead on.
I've been poisoned.
Thank you. Oh well. This is why we don't like Alof. Quick save. Have a sigh. Yeah, he doesn't even have... I haven't done a quick calculation here to compare people's health. Yeah, you can go down 3 times exactly. Yeah, it's like, if he goes down 3 times, that's basically it for him. Let us enter the tunnel once again, then. Okay. Crap! There's a trap. Let's not get caught in it this time.
But I'm so...
Do you mind?
poisoned. For Takala! I've been poisoned.
Hey.
I've been poisoned.
It's too early in the morning to get frustrated.
Yeah.
Shattered crystal crunches and trinkles underfoot. Oh, okay. I recognize where we are now.
And what does the flame reveal?
Looks like we did trigger that trap, unfortunately. Alof almost went down once again. I would have been quite annoyed at that. We need to use your magic at some point. We need to use all your magic before we use another camping supply, at least. Hello, a non-aggressive spiderling. At the moment. This is not a comfortable room.
Yeah. Right.
Sigh. Okay. What is her name again? I'm trying to think of the drow goddess, the drow queen. You know, the spider queen. Well, it's not Nidric, that's for sure. A robe-gnarled creature lurches towards you and you feel something needling at your brain once again. The screeching hiss that invades your mind is edged with rage. Digging and ferreting animal. It pauses, its mouthpiece is clackling. When its words fill your mind again, they're tempered with fear. My legacy. It clutches an egg-like stone in its spindly fingers. The white stone glows with life and you feel a presence inside. It notices your interest. For the colony, it cocks its head. Animal calm. Peaceful, yes. Its thoughts echo back at you from within the stone. It occurs to you that a piece of the creature's soul is somehow housed within it. What are you doing with that stone? Legacy. Colony. Its segmented mouthparts scrape together. Young are always few, slow to hatch, fragile. It indicates itself with a hairy appendage. Last of colony, soon to die. Long dead animals put spirit stuff in metal. I keep spirit stuff in stone. Take the new colony. Colony alone is weak. Young frail, empty of wisdom. But two colonies together survive. Make strong colony. Need legacy to guide the new colony. Keep it strong. I wonder if that stone is what we require. The cylindrical object. Decisions. No, okay. I don't like the idea that it's trying to kill us, but we will choose the kindly option, I suppose you can say. Go, and may there be peace between our kinds. Its black unblinking eyes stare back at you. Warm relief gushes into your mind. No peace and gentleness, it does. Nidric, go, bring legacy. Many thanks. Okay.
You can trust me. Yeah.
Oh, the spiderling's going to attack us? Ancient and Griffian weapons. Corroded and tarnished, these bronze weapons could probably only be useful to a collector now. Something hums within them. A fading remnant of essence. Whatever fuel they once had has long since dissolved. That was a key item. And Calhadfief? Bloody hell, it's a mouthful. It's a one-handed spear. This bronze spear appears to have been crafted with great care. Despite the weapon's age, the point is remarkably sharp. Adra details line the grip and runes are carved into the shaft. You feel the Adra core running through the weapon. Oh well. We've got the ancient Engwithan weapons. I'm not sure if they're going to really help. Can we... I don't think it's not that easy. A cylindrical hollow scarcely wider than the shaft of a weapon runs through the centre of the pedestal. Hello, Blackhound.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Oh, wait! We've got this water here. Okay. Maybe the vessel of stone's here. Oh, let's deactivate fast mode.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Nope. Okay, damn. I'm looking around for areas of water. Obviously there's... No, that's just a load of Adra. Go to the water and get a vessel of stone. Unless it means outside. I'm remembering what the what the hell happened there? Brutish warrior was en route to Cadnuria but was accosted by brigands on the road and had to flee. Consider raising your security and ensure the safety of travellers. What do you think I am doing? Okay. Oh well, Alof has leveled up. We can just play around with that quickly. And we can choose some level 4 spells. 2 of them, in fact. Wall of Flame would always be nice. A vertical sheet of flame inflicting burn damage on anyone moving through it. Minalet has Concussive Missiles. Fires 5 missiles of pure force at a target, causing a shockwave of crushing damage to anyone close to the impact. Sounds like fun. Iron Skin, that might be useful. Plus a damage reduction until damaged though. It lasts for up to 10 attacks. Okay. Engulfs the caster in fire, increasing their freeze damage reduction and causing burn damage to anyone damaging them with a melee attack. Decisions. Kind of like the idea of confusion. 11 seconds of having a chance of having an area effect and infecting enemies with delirium. It's versus will as well, which we don't have much. We don't have much that actually damages other things apart from deflection. I'm sorry, I'm stretching as I speak. Yeah, we'll go with those two. We could probably learn any other abilities from the grimoires we've picked up. So we still haven't completed our task here. vessel of stone from the water. Let's go back over and just quickly speak to these heads once again. Just to see if there's any other secret we can learn. White stones bloom from the rock. They all feel firmly fixed in place, but there's a hollow where one was removed. The stone's head is silent. Its adra eyes have dulled. And its adra eyes are dulled there as well.
Huh? Of course. Yes?
Yes?
Hey. All right, then.
If it makes you rest easier.
Hey, of course.
Yeah, they're the only two ones that light up. You're unable to understand the runes inscribed.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. What's this? It's paradox. That's fine. Oh well. I may have obviously missed something here, but maybe we can't get. Maybe we have to find something else before we can return. So we'll keep this in mind. Feel free to comment below if you think you may have solved it yourself. Or maybe you played this game before and you know the answer. The one issue I have now is we have these ancient weapons and the giant slayers don't share bounties. So that's just in my head. Oh, hello dear, I thought you were starting to run towards me. And it was, but it wasn't violent, it wasn't aggressive. So, let's have a look. Our stronghold. The Another Curtain Wall's almost finished. Yeah, we can head to Defiance Bay. We'll go back to Copper Lane. And we'll hand over these ancient Engwithan weapons. I was expecting the giant slayers, to be perfectly honest, waiting outside those ruins. We'll rest up in the inn before we do anything else. Might as well recover all our health.
Aye?
We have 4 spells now. Okay, so we've got 4 fireballs if we want to use them. Good. I do like the fireball spell. It's just a good room clearance ability.
Well met, friend.
Can I get a rune bishop? If we get a +1 mechanics... Trying to think of what chests we haven't opened yet. It doesn't matter for now. So there was a chest with 8 mechanics we encountered. I think it was in the Ducal Palace. Maybe. But even then, we'd have to get Durance leveled up once more to be able to open it. Is there anything we need to sell? No, it doesn't seem so. Call for interested patrons. The Admeth's Den Expedition Hall pledges competent, proven men and women towards a profitable venture of your choosing. Interested parties are to seek out Wayne within the expedition hall. See if we can have any other miscellaneous equipment like another hammer and chisel. Or maybe some camping supplies. Oh, lockpicks. Take all of them. That's all we need. Norma, do you have camping supplies? Oh, you do. Good. Thank you. I don't think this quest wasn't for Vernon. I think it was for the main guy running the expedition hall. Let's do a quick save. Oh no, it is Wayne. Sorry, Oscar's the one I'm thinking of, the lad over here. Get myself confused. Wayne casually nods your way. His eyes continue to float from mercenary to mercenary as he speaks. What do you need? Handing over the Engwithan weapons, I say, I brought the weaponry you were looking for.
They're old, all right. But this isn't what I was expecting. I don't suppose you figured out what was supposed to make them so special.
The Engwithans used to fill them with fragments of their own essence. Beasts take them. If I'd have known. I'll see that someone disposes of this perversion. Little wonder that the Glenforthans don't want you lot digging around those ruins, if you're only going to destroy whatever you find. Look, now you have me sympathizing with them.
At least I don't have to waste any more expeditions on this. If the Knights make a move, we'll just have to face them down with old-fashioned deer wood and metal.
Hopefully you can avoid any such conflict. If they ask for trouble, they'll know we'll be there to answer. Speaking of the Knights, I hear you had a run-in with a patrol at Stonewall Gorge. You don't seem surprised. Might be I sent them your way. Needed them to turn their attention away from the city for a while. Now they'll be doubling and tripling those patrols. There's a reckoning coming when these hearings end. Folks have had it with the legacy. They've had it with soul butchers angering the gods, and if the Duke won't stop them, I'll be the effigy if the good people of Deerwood won't see to it ourselves, and the dozens will lead the charge. If they're charging on Brackenbury Sanitarium, there's always hope that they stay there a while. The Knights are with the Duke on this one. If he decides wrong, they'll be on our way. I'm just making preparations. I knew you'd do me well. Don't hold it against me. I don't like that, actually, Vernon. I really don't. If you decide to go against the Brackenbury Sanitarium, I may end up with a sword in my hand in your way. Or flail, for that matter. You may not like what the Knights represent, but there's a lot to learn from them. Like how to scratch pretty letters into armour. But he looks thoughtful as he rubs his blunt fingers over his stubble. Anyway, I owe you one. I want you to take my old war bow. It's a trusty piece, but I won't be sniping in the shadows when Defiance Bay has need of us. No hard feelings, I hope. If there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know. We gain an extraordinarily positive with the dozens and a moderate positive with Defiance Bay. Yay! We are considered a hero of both the Knights of the Crucible and the dozens now. God damn it. So much for choosing a side. And actually we're also a hero of Defiance Bay. Farewell. So now we have nothing much to do except probably go to the Searing Falls, I believe it was, for Figra in the
I'll
Ducal
grant you
Palace.
that Animancy has had its failures, Balreach among them. But does that warrant attacks on innocent practitioners? Superstitious kith have spilled their share of blood.
That's no comparison. Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the Law College.
Or we could enjoy a glass of wine and a comfortable silence.
I kind of like Animancy. There is a couple of people who take it a bit too far and a bit too crazily. But yeah, as Kana was saying, attacking people just for simply having a different opinion. Like, the Dozens don't seem to be trying to solve Raedrin's legacy and the Hollowborn issue, but at least the Animancers are trying, even if they get it wrong a few times. That's my opinion of the conflict right now here. We're going to head over to the Defiance Bay. We're already there. We're going to head over to First Fires and speak to Commander Cliver. Just to see if he has anything new to say, and also see if there's any conversation about that patrol I encountered. I don't like that Wernan there in the expedition hall kind of set us up. I don't like being anyone's kind of, what's the term I'm looking for here? I suppose I should just say I don't like being set up what's all together. Don't like killing people for no reason as well. Especially since we're actually doing quite well with the Knights, and we actually saved some of their lives previously. So nothing may have changed here, but we'll ask around. Talk to the 3 people who may have something to comment on. Nope. And last but not least, Commander Cliver. Actually, we may speak to Dunstan as well, the blacksmith here. Nope. Nothing at all. Dunstan's over here near the forge. Let's see how he's going with these the Bronze Knights. Oh, the Forge Knights. Hello. He turns on the forge, setting his hammer on the work table. You need something? A 2-handed warbow called Cloud Piercer. Half decent, actually. It's worth a fair bit. No, you're fine.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh well, I think this is probably a good point again, just leaving the Crucible Keep. We always seem to end our videos and start them here for some reason. Let's move a little away. When we come back, we will head over to the Searing Falls out on the world map. Let's see. We'll help out Figra, who we encountered here in the Ducal Palace within First Fires. And then we'll see what else is on our list. What else we can get ourselves into. We need to improve our... Actually, we're now classed as a hero of Defiance Bay. Let's improve our reputation. Before we end the video, let's see if that's enough to maybe change the I think it was the records keeper. do no quick save.
Welcome.
I'm looking for militia records for the time of the Saints' War. Oh, cool. We have a positive of 2. For the first time, he turns his full attention towards you, his eyes flicker in recognition. Of course, that policy is for the general public. Exceptions can be made for those who have already proven their worth. He looks up at the shelf and withdraws a thick volume, shifting a layer of dust aside with his hand. The rosters are in the front, the inventories of the dead in the back. He passes it into Ada's outstretched hands. Ada leafs through the book for some time anxiously, running his thick farmhand fingers over page after page of names. At last his hand stops, his fingers just below one name.
Woden Talesh died 18 Majavernho 2808. Third Battle of Cleaban Relog. Blazing Glonfather names, I swear. Rayet Saris? I'll be the effigy. He fought for Rayet Saris. Why do you fight for Rayet Saris?
I'm sure he felt like he had a good reason. I am too. I am too.
We gotta go there. That battlefield. Clea, the one I said. I don't know how else I'm gonna make sense of all this. I gotta see what he saw. And who knows, maybe his spirit will even be there and you can have one of your weird talks with him. I mean, worth trying, right?
I'll help you any way I can, Ada. You've been upfront with me all the way. Sure.
I appreciate that. I wish I could say you won't regret it, but you certainly might.
Excellent, we managed to actually progress with this with Ada's storyline. So we need to go to... Oh great, I'm going to struggle like Ada did now. Lle A Rhemen? Is that where... Oh, that's Cleantlis. Ada has agreed to travel with me. Seek out the Saints' War battlefield with Ada. Ada's brother Woden fought for Rhaedaceus and died in the battle at Cleaban Relag. He wants to see the battlefield. I'm guessing if this is going to be... No, that's not Rhaedaceus though. I honestly do not know. I suppose we will encounter it eventually. We just haven't actually unlocked the area just yet. Oh well. Certainly interesting. One of the things I do recall from my extremely bad memory is that when Ada was speaking about his brother Woden, apparently Woden had a very good like mind for what was right, doing what was right, and therefore that's why Ada wants to know his brother a bit more and why he's fighting for Rhaedaceus. So, yeah, I will end this video here. I hope you've all enjoyed and I hope you all take care when we come back. As I say, we'll continue with our side quests, but hopefully we can get some more answers for our companions. Especially like Alof, who is acting very strangely. But I suppose he has his reasons, much like everyone else. So, I will see you all next time. Bye bye now.